So we go to the fifth. Melrose has Greta Klophockey to serve to start this fifth in-deciding set. Played to 15 points, you have to win by 2. Here we go. Klophockey serves across, just across. It's an ace serve. Ace serve for Greta Klophockey to get Melrose going. So it's 1-1. Heinen will serve now. Melrose on the serve receive. Van Heel, the libero. It's Mia Meyer hitting the ball down, and it came up and then smashed down to the floor by McKenna Schmeezing. Meyer hit it hard enough that the overpass came right up, and I'll tell you, Schmeezing hammered it home. Back to volleyball now. Schmeezing has the whistle. She will serve. Holdingford to her right. The serve is in. They'll pass it back up. They go to Holbein. Hits, got blocked, and Melrose scores! Mia Meyer and again Delaney Anderson meeting the strong hitter Holbein right at the net. The Melrose lead is down to 1 now. 5-4. Serve receive. Van Heel in the middle. And it comes to Cheetah. Good pass. Greta Klophockey to Mia Meyer. Hits it and she'll score! Mia Meyer gets the kill out of the middle hit. Melrose by 2. The Melrose lead is at 1. Holbein serving hard. And the pass came up. Here's Mia Meyer, right side hit. She'll find the floor. Good for Mia Meyer. Nice touch that time. Kind of a half-speed shot by Mia Meyer. Angling to the left. Van Heel to serve again. The libero plays it up and over. Clears the net. Not a good pass. Scott got to it. Holdingford, standing drive. Blocked down to the floor. Schmeezing held her position. Blocked it down to the floor. Melrose by 4, and Holdingford will call their last timeout. And Taryn Van Heel gets the whistle. She hits it across, knuckleball across. Scott will set it up, back set, far side. They hit it off the block, Melrose ball. It'll be in the middle. Schmeezing will have to tip. Nearly got it. Holdingford plays it up. They can't return it though. Schmeezing with a beautiful left-handed tip that time to gain the point. 11-6. Melrose has a 5-point lead. They need 4 more points. Melrose has a lead of 4. They need 3 more points. Melrose on the serve receive. It's deep. Austin to Greta Klophockey. High outside. Schmeezing runs up, hits it across. Holbein digs back out. In the middle, Becker will hit. Got blocked. Down to the floor. Here she is again. You know who it is. Schmeezing. So McKenna Schmeezing ate up that shot. 13-8. Melrose needs 2 more points. Melrose needs to stop Holdingford right now. 13-11. Melrose has the lead cut to 2. And the serve comes across. A good pass. Greta Klophockey back set. Schmeezing tips. Holdingford digs back out. It's up ahead. Thielen hits through. No block. Holdingford can't get it. There she is again. The rough block by McKenna Schmeezing. It is now set and match point for Melrose. Serving will be Greta Klophockey. 14-11. Melrose needs 1 more point. The serve comes across. Holdingford passes the ball back up. They go outside to Thielen. She hits through the block. A save. It's up near the net. Tipped down. Greta Klophockey punches it back up. Cheetah will send it across. Holdingford plays it up. They'll go in the middle. Holbein will hit. Block. Holdingford scrambles. They can't return it. Melrose will score and win. The final block was good for Melrose. And the Lady Dutchman will win tonight 3-2 at Holdingford, and Melrose will stay alive, and they will play on Tuesday at Pierce. Coach, first of all, congratulations on this win here tonight. Let me ask you, how much do you like McKenna Schmeezing?
Well, she certainly came through tonight. She was a huge part of our win tonight for sure, especially Game 5. She's a gamer. She goes out and she has no fear, and she's strong and aggressive, and she's just a great all-around player.
We really saw tonight. This was volleyball, to where you have a run, they have a run. When they have a run, what is happening? How do you end up changing that things around for Melrose?
I think for us, it really relies or falls on our leaders. You know, our seniors, Taryn and Kayla and Abby and Delaney and Lexi. All 5 of those girls, they step up and they play their roles and they get us going and keep us steady. And I think they really did that tonight for us.
You know, especially that first set. Here's Holdingford leading 10-5. it really was because of Melrose mistakes. A little nervousness maybe at the start?
I think so. I think a lot of our kids are a little bit worried with they see the number 6 in front of us, and that kind of immediately makes it seem like we're not the greatest team, or the teams that we're playing are better than us. But we had our moments tonight. We made a lot of mistakes, but we bounced back from those mistakes, and we made them play. So that's what we wanted to do.
This is where, again, I see some of the girls, especially some girls that play other sports, you can always rely on kind of digging deep and say, hey, we're okay. Do you see that out of some of these girls?
Absolutely. Mia Meyer she has no emotion in her face. She's just so, cool and calm. But she makes huge plays, and she's such a spark for us. Mache Cheetah and Cassie Klopaki, the same thing. You look at Greta, who, she can keep her cool in any situation, and that came through tonight for sure with her gymnastics, and Kayla too. So yeah, the other sports, it really helps us out.
Can you also describe, I guess, maybe the mindset of players like Fredericks and Cheetah? Yeah, they're not 6 feet tall, but they're not afraid to take a swing, are they?
Absolutely not. And Lexi Fredericks had a great night for us tonight. She really does a good job of putting the ball in place, setting a nice block. She's so much about the team, and we love having her around. We had to switch it up a little bit with our setters, and she didn't really get to see much court time in games 4 and 5. But she's just a great teammate, and she's a great player. She'll come back for us next game.
We always love to talk about the hitting, which is exciting, but really it was the blocking. Many times it really made a big difference. Who was out there doing that for you?
Well, Delaney Anderson and McKenna Schmiesing are our 2 middles, so their whole responsibility is the block. They set it, but our right sides, Mia closes a great block. Lexi did a great job closing the block. We actually had to switch a few things around with our blockers, having Greta in the front row. We had to move who was blocking when, and I thought we reacted really well tonight. So yeah, they had their assignments, they stuck to them. All of our kids got to their blocking assignments and did an awesome job tonight.
I'll have to say this about the Melrose team, having seen you play all season long. It doesn't make any difference what your record is. You went into some tough tournaments this year. You play in a tough West Central Conference. Your record right now at this point and after this win, it really doesn't matter, does it?
No, absolutely not. And we knew that going into the season. We know that we play tough competition, but that's how we get better, and that's how our program grows. And I would say that because of playing in those big tournaments, that's why our program is where it is today. If we would just go out and beat all the teams we should beat all the time, we would never get better. So yeah.
Yeah, and that Piers won tonight 3-0, and going up to Piers, you face the same kind of situation. A lot of good athletes out there. They're solid, but again, this is what you're saying. You're used to this.
Absolutely. We've played teams that are much better than Piers this year, so we kind of know what to expect. We'll be ready for them, and I think we're gonna put up a good fight. Regardless, I think our section is so stacked anyway that and on any given year, any team can kind of step through. Holdingford had a great year this year, and hats off to them, and they're going to be very good next year. But it just kind of fell the way it did.
I think, though, would you agree that even though Melrose was seeded number 6 and playing at number 3, you felt okay about this, though, didn't you, as a team?
Well, yeah. We kind of, after we found out the seeds, we looked at it, and I was a little bit shocked, I guess, when I saw the seed. Thank you. But once I really kind of analyzed it, I thought this is kind of the best spot for us. Playing the 2 and the 3 rather than the 1 right away. I think we're in a good spot.
All right. I see that you just got some stats. Can you just whip through a few names here for us?
Okay, so we had Mia Meyer and McKenna Schmiesing both had 9 kills each, and Abby Hinnenkamp and Abby Hinnenkamp had 7 kills, and Mache had 6. Greta Klopaki really came out tonight, and she had 20 set assists. Cassie Klopaki had 14. Taryn Van Heel had 4 service aces, and Mache had 3. Our blocks get a little skewed, but it says McKenna had 10 blocks. I guess I wouldn't really take that away from her. And then Taryn Van Heel had a great night for us tonight, and she had 24 digs. She was the reason we won game 1. I would say that Taryn Van Heel was the spark tonight.
Well, everybody played well. Way to go. We'll see you Tuesday, okay?
Yep.
All right. Thank you, Coach. That's Stephen Waddell, the head coach for Melrose. And again, Melrose winning at Holdingford tonight. The final 3 sets to 2.